Hello there, this is Teacher Doms, and welcome to this course on the legal basis of values education. This course has three modules. The first one is about the legal basis of values education with 2 lessons. And then the second module is about the Moral Recovery Program or MRP with 4 lessons, and the last module is a short drill. Without further ado, let's get started. This is Module 1, Lesson 1, Pertinent Documents. The first ever official policy that contains a statement on values education is found in the 1935 Philippine Constitution. The Article 14, Section 8 states, "All educational institutions shall aim to develop moral character, personal discipline, civic conscience, and vocational efficiency, and teach the duties of citizenship." Then, in the 1973 Philippine Constitution, the Article 14, Section 4 made the following additions. All educational institutions shall aim to inculcate love of country, teach the duties of citizenship, and develop moral character, personal discipline, and scientific, technological, and vocational efficiency. Our present Constitution, the 1987 Philippine Constitution, starts with a preamble that clearly affirms religious, spiritual, and moral values. It says, "We, the sovereign Filipino people, imploring the aid of Almighty God, in order to build a just and humane society, and establish a government that shall embody our ideals and aspirations, promote the common good, conserve and develop our patrimony, and secure to ourselves and our posterity the blessings of independence and democracy, under the rule of law and a regime of truth, justice, freedom, love, equality, and peace, do ordain and promulgate this Constitution." So, the key words for values like love, truth, peace, justice, equality are affirmed from the very start of the Constitution. Further, the Article 2, Section 13 emphasizes moral and spiritual values. It says, "The state recognizes the vital role of the youth in nation building and shall promote and protect their physical, moral, spiritual, intellectual, and social well-being. It shall inculcate in the youth patriotism and nationalism and encourage their involvement in public and civic affairs." Article 2, Section 17 likewise emphasizes that the state shall give priority to education, science and technology, arts, culture, and sports to foster patriotism and nationalism, accelerate social progress, and promote total human liberation and development. The educational policy statement in Article 14, Section 3 states, "All educational institutions shall inculcate patriotism and nationalism, foster love of humanity, respect for human rights, appreciation of the role of national heroes in the historical development of the country, teach the rights and duties of citizenship, strengthen ethical and spiritual values, develop moral character and creative thinking, broaden science, scientific and technological knowledge, and promote vocational efficiency." Based on the mandate of the 1987 Constitution, the Department of Education, Culture and Sports, DEX, now DepEd, the DEX Values Education Program Framework, authored by the then DEX Secretary Dr. Lourdes Arquisambing, has been developed to serve as a guideline for the implementation of values education programs in the 3 levels of education: the elementary, secondary, and tertiary. It was in 1988 that DEX, through the leadership of Dr. Lourdes Arquisambing, made values education as an educational thrust in all the levels of Philippine education. The new secondary curriculum, which was implemented starting school year 1989-1990, introduced values education as a separate subject, while values development was also integrated in all the other subjects in the curriculum. Moving on to the next document, the content of the 4-year Values Education Program according to DEX Order Number 6, Series of 1988, was focused on the development of a fully functioning human person. It developed through four main concepts of values development, such as the development of relationship skills with the self, with fellow human beings, with forces around him, and with the supreme being. New development in values ed was seen at the start of the 21st century. The 2002 Basic Education Curriculum, or BEC, provided for a stronger integration of competencies and values within and across the learning areas. Values education was treated as integral to the five learning areas: English, Filipino, mathematics, science, and Makabayan. Education in and for values was geared towards the learner's self actualization. Besides its integration in every learning area, edukasyon sa pagpapahalaga or values education for first to fourth year was given 60 minutes per week entirely for values processing activities that will deepen and enrich the analysis of values within and across every learning area. Another document is the Republic Act 10533, or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013. As a subject, Values Ed was removed when the K-12 curriculum was implemented in 2013. This was only integrated in other subjects. And that is why President Duterte signed the Republic Act 11476, or the GMRC and Values Education Act, in 2020. According to this, GMRC shall be taught from grades 1 to 6 as a separate subject with the same time allotment as other subjects, and shall be integrated in the daily learning activities in the kindergarten level. And for grades 7 to 10, values education will be taught as a separate subject with the same time allotment as other core subjects. And for grades 11 and 12, it will be integrated into the teaching of subjects. According to Senator Sherwin Gatchalan, the Senate Basic Education Committee Chair in 2020, the new law strengthens learners' character development and values formation, even as the basic education system enters the new normal because of the COVID-19 pandemic. And according to Pasig City Representative Roman Romulo, who chairs the House Committee on the Basic Education and Culture in 2020, through this measure, the basic tenets of good manners and right conduct, such as caring for oneself, giving concern for others, proper respect to people, upholding discipline and order, and cultivating sincerity, honesty, obedience, and above all, love for country, will once again be inculcated in our youth. To recap, we talk about the pertinent documents as the legal basis of values education in the Philippines. We talk about the 1935 Philippine Constitution, the 1973 Constitution Section 4 specifically, the Philippine Constitution of 1987, Text Order Number 6, Series of 1988, the Republic Act 10533, or the Enhanced Basic Education Act of 2013, and the Republic Act 11476, the GMRC and Values Education Act. And that's the Module 1, Lesson 1, Pertinent Documents. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.